Well, hello, girls. I feel like it's been forever since I've heard a lot of your voices, and probably since I've done a video, really. It's been a while. And there's so much I want to tell you. There's so much I need to tell you. And I guess first I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. You guys are amazing. You know, this has been a wild May, a wild month of May. It just has. You know, many of you guys know the beginning of May I was in Ghana for a week, which was awesome. I didn't anticipate coming back and not and having all kinds of crazy symptoms and um, so anyway, just to let you know, I am feeling better. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm getting there. I really am getting there. Before everything really came to a head and things were diagnosed and went to the hospital and stayed there and all kinds of craziness, I was in Las Vegas. I went to Las Vegas for you. I went to Las Vegas because I'd earned this trip to Las Vegas with Mary Kay Corporate. All the executive sales directors and elites were invited to Las Vegas with Mary Kay Corporate. And it was an amazing time. It was a turning point for me to be able to see our future area. It was a time when I got to sit in a very small room in a very intimate crowd with Mary Kay Corporate and talk about you guys and talk about our future national area and talk about the consultants and talk about your customers and talk about how we do things and to talk about the depth that we have in our customer bases, that we are a selling unit, to get to talk about just the depth of the relationships in this company, that we truly aren't co-workers, that we truly do life together. And you guys reminded me of that. You know, when I got off that plane very, very late Saturday night, and the next day I ended up in the hospital, and it was all kinds of wildness, and we're still trying to get the thing straight of what is happening, what's going on at me, you know. It just reminded me that we're not coworkers, that we get to do this life together. And I think about how many of you deal with health issues and how many of you that deal with all kinds of craziness, and we deal with all kinds of family issues. And the thing that I love is that we stand together. The thing that I love is we have an amazing company. And the thing that's kind of crazy is when we develop a customer base, they are still using the product. You would be shocked how many orders I received when I was in the bed and when I was not getting out. It is breathtaking to know the security that we have in this company. So if you're a new consultant, I want to tell you to don't grow weary. I want to tell you the strength that happens when you have a customer base that's deep and wide. We'll pay you now, and we'll pay you in 3 months, and we'll pay you 3 months after that, and 3 months after that, and 3 years after that, and 13 years after that. I kid you not. And that didn't even include this new TimeWise 3D. Whoa, that's just added a whole nother dimension to the map. And so I just wanted to say thank you guys. I so appreciate it. I have tried to be so lighthearted about it and wild, and but today I'm like, I needed to talk to you. I needed to see you, and I wanted to tell you a little bit of what's happening for June. So, okay, June is known as our June Boom. It is known as our June Boom. It's the month. So for those of you that are new, we run on the fiscal year in Mary Kay. So that means July 1st through June 30th. So we're about to experience our final month in the Mary Kay year. So you're going to be getting invitations probably within the next day or two of our big awards banquet, our semi-formal awards banquet that we have. It's catered, DJ, the whole 9 yards. We bring in the stage. You get your prizes. It is amazing. And so all that is based on our figures from July 1 through June 30th. So the race is on. The top 10 of retail sales is so close. The top 3 of the Court of Sharing are even closer in our unit. So I love the tight races because you compete with you. You compete with you. You compete with your best. That's who you compete with. Most importantly, you compete with your thinking. It's your thinking. It's how I'm thinking versus how I'm feeling. That do I keep moving forward when I know the process to take? Because we can be very impatient, girls. Believe me, I've learned that little lesson, that my impatience got me nowhere. In fact, it made it a little worse. It did. And so in what I want to speak to you about is what's happening in June. There's some priorities of what's going on, and I'm just going to kind of speak. So I'm very, 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 very excited about what's happening, of what's about to happen in June. And I'm excited to sit with you in small groups, different locations, to really speak to you about my heart and what happened when I was in Las Vegas with Mary Kay Corporate. It's not every day. I've never had and sat down with a one-on-one conversation with the president of Mary Kay. I have not. I traveled with our previous president. We were together in Rome, which was pretty amazing. But this is a new president who is absolutely on fire, and to have conversation with him, I've got so many great stories to tell you about Las Vegas, the national sales directors that were trained by Mary Kay Ash, powerhouses. Whoa, like powerhouses. And so just to be in their space, just to be in their presence, and just for me to be able to speak about you to other sales directors, like to be able to sit with trip directors and million-dollar sales directors and them ask questions about you and me ask questions about them and our leadership. It just takes you to a whole nother level. So what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing some traveling in June. I'm here to serve you in June, but I'm here to celebrate you in June, to have a big finish in June. And it's not because I don't want you to have a finish in June because it's the Mary Kay year. Yes, it is. I know it is. And you're going to get all kinds of great stuff. Okay, put that to the side. It's because the reality hit me last week that June is halfway through 2018. That was a little wake-up call for me. That 2018, at the end of June, is going to be halfway over. You guys, that either excites you or you're like, oh, crud, I'm behind. Okay? Oh, crud. This is what I wanted. When I crossed January 1, 2018, these were the things I wanted to implement in my life, in my business, in my relationships, in my marriage, in my finances, in my faith. All these things that we set up. We're about halfway through. It was the major halftime checkpoint for me last week of we are halfway through 2018. So what I'm committed to doing in June is to realign. All of us realign where we are, what we're thinking, what we're doing, where you're going to land in 3 months and where you're going to land in 6 months. That's going to be the focus. I can't give it all away on this video, but when we meet in our small groups, that's what we're going to be talking about. Your 3-month checkpoint and your 6-month checkpoint, which will be December 2018. It will go like that because I want to tell you these first 6 months have gone like that. I know May went like that. Today's May 31st. Tomorrow is June 1. Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. This is what I want you to know. Whether you're in Virginia, whether you're in Salisbury, whether you're in Easton, no matter where you are, there is one meeting that you don't want to miss. One, it's always the first kickoff meeting of the month is the most powerful. It's the month that it shifts you. It's the month that sets you up. It's the month that you leave with a strategy. It's the month that when you leave there, you're like, yes, I know what I'm doing for the month of June. And that's what this month is. June 4th, which is Monday night, we are having our kickoff meeting to June. But after we kick off what's happening, after we give strategy, after we talk over Operation Sunscreen in detail, after we talk about how you're booking and what your words are for June in the summer, and then after what we're going to do, we're going to break out in just our unit. And that's when I'm going to unroll to you the schedule and the plan for June in the small pockets, the different locations that I'm personally coming in to. Okay? So I need to see you June 4th. I do. And I know, so here's what I want to say. The meeting starts at 6:30. The kickoff starts at 6:30. If you are a bracelet achiever, we have a lot of you. I should have looked at those names to say them out loud because I don't want to start and then not hit all of you, okay? If you finished your bracelet, that means you did 600 wholesale or more. We have a VIP party for you at 5:30. So if you can't make it 5:30, roll in there at 6. From 5:30 to 6:20 is your VIP party, and we have prizes. We got good stuff for you. I love it. And it's the last one, okay, because it's June. The bracelet, oh my gosh, the Believe bracelet. Beautiful. Believe. Hello. Believe. So in that's at 5:30 to 6:20. So I'd love to see, for all you that earned your bracelet, come early to that. Our regular meeting is going to start at 6:30. All right. So what I want to is I want to get with you separately when we break out with just our unit to talk about the different pockets that I'm going in. So the 11th, I'm going to be in Salisbury. All right, and we're going to talk about our theme and what we're doing and how you're going to sell your little honey biscuit off in June. Okay, believe me, it's all about, everybody orders in June and everybody buys Mary Kay in June. Just let your mind know that now. Everyone needs Mary Kay in June. My customers know that. I'm going to bring in my postcard that I send out to all my customers for June. Everyone orders Mary Kay. Everyone needs Mary Kay in June. They know it's our Mary Kay year end. They get a kick out of it. It's like the Super Bowl. It's like the master's degree. It's like when your bar exam. It's where everything comes down to. Yeah, everything on June 30th. So the 11th, I'm going to be in Salisbury. Now the 4th is our kickoff meeting at Dove Point Residential Building. All right. Carpool. If you need my help to figure out how to carpool, do that. Because after the 4th, we're scattered everywhere. It's important we come together as a family at 4th because I want everyone in Virginia to know everyone who's in Easton. I want everybody in Salisbury to know everybody who's in Delaware and in Millsboro and Milton. And because you guys are amazing and I want you to know each other way more than just, hey, the figure that you see in a newsletter, or hey, when I see you on stage, I give you your bracelet. I want you to know each other, the strengths that we have, the support that we have within this unit. And I just want to be together with you. I miss you guys so much. You don't even understand that. I am just not used to being in a bed and isolated. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh, who am I going to talk to here? It's crazy. So I'm super excited just to be around my Mary Kay family. I truly am. So the 4th, that's the one I really want to see you on. All right. The 11th, I'm going to be in Salisbury again. The 14th, which is Thursday, I'm coming to Virginia. Virginia girls, I want you to listen up. I need you there on the 14th. It's a Thursday night. We're going to be at the Chamber of Commerce building. I think that's what it's called. Oh gosh, the building that we go to now recently, okay? Not the coffee shop, the other one. I want you to come there. I'd love for your husband or your man to come with you. If he can't, you still come. It's going to be the training that I'm going to give you that I received in Las Vegas. My husband is coming with me. We're riding down together, partly because we want to stop and get ice cream and Chincoteague, really. But he's coming with me because we're going to speak specifically about what's happening in Virginia and where the future car drivers and sales directors are in that Virginia area. So that way we can duplicate exactly what we have in Salisbury right there in Virginia. So we're coming very purposeful. We're coming to talk strategy. We're going to come to talk figures. We're going to come to talk what is it? Is it that you want your car to be in your driveway by Christmas? I say this to every single one of you. Is it a car in your driveway by Christmas? Is it directorship within the next week? You guys, it just takes 90 days. Oh my gosh. Did I totally see that again? 90 days. It doesn't take a lot. Do you just need an extra 10,000 in savings by Christmas? That's what, so 6 months. So whatever it is, we're going to talk figures. It's going to be a little more advanced training. But if you're like, hey, I want to get this thing going. I want to get this thing in gear. I need this to pay my mortgage, or I need this to replace my job, or I just want to have some fun money. I need to see you on the 14th in Virginia. Okay. I'd love to have your husband, because men like hearing about the money. They just do. But it's not a requirement. Okay, don't go find a new man if you don't have one. And if he don't get all upset if he's like, no, I can't go. Okay, you are the most important piece with that. So that's the 14th. On the 18th, I'm going to be in Cambridge, Sasha, Easton, Cambridge, that whole area. We've got Dorothy and Jenny. We've got all kinds of women in that Cambridge area. That's where I'm going to be on the 18th. And on the 25th, I'm going to be back in Virginia. So on those Monday nights, those are all customer nights where you're going to sell product. I can't wait to tell you the theme because you're going to get really excited about it because we love selling product in June. On the 14th, Virginia, there's no customers. It's just us getting down to business. And I'm going to be doing some things in different houses. Once we break out in small groups, I'm going to let you know kind of about that. I'm going to be in different houses. I'm very excited about June. I really am very excited about June. Not just to finish June 30th, but because it's the 6th month of 2018. I'm more on a timeline for 2018 of what needs to happen by the end of 2018. So you guys, I can't wait to see you. It's the month that we call the June boom. It's the month that we do more. I want June to be your highest month ever. I want June to be the most faces you've ever seen. That June, so that way when we're at the halfway point, you're like, yes, I see what I can do when I put my mind to it, when I add my action with my belief. That's what happens, because we can believe and have a lot of knowledge, but until we get the action there, that's when things start to happen. And so we're going to be talking about that on Monday at our big kickoff for June Boom. So I love you guys. I just wanted to say, hey, it's the end. If you've not gotten your final order, get that in. So if you're close to your bracelet, we've got our glamping chair. You're going to hear more details about glamping and all the goodness and sweetness that's happening. But I just had to just pop in, and I can't wait to see your faces, and I can't wait to just see your faces and just hug you and say thank you for being so patient with me. Thank you for being so supportive. And thank you for just being awesome. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for having a dream and desire. No one can teach dream or desire. It's already there in you. But what I love is we get to add a Mary Kay part that gives us the best marketing plan, that gives us the best product, that we get the best training, and that we're equipped. And most importantly, in the process, we grow right here. And how that we're no longer thinking a victim mentality, but we're conquering in every area of our life. I love you guys. I cannot wait to see you on Monday night. I'm going to hold you to it. All right. Talk to you soon.